Hey everyone, welcome to the webinar. My name is Wova and I sell products on Amazon. I'm pretty happy to have you here. I just want to see if everything's working, if we can be heard and seen. And when we see the chat here, hi everyone, by the way, again, nice to meet you. Let's see who's online. And we're going to start very soon. And I got to tell you that first, we'll start from me showing you exactly what's going to be included in this presentation because I really value your time and I want to make the most out of it with your time. And then I'm going to kind of show you who I am, dive into my story a little bit so we can connect a bit better. You can get to know me because maybe we are familiar, maybe not. And I would like to know you more as well. So you can drop stuff in the chat as well. It would be pretty cool if you can tell me if you can hear me. Hi, Fatia. Hi, Greg. Hi, Carl, Charles, Chris, Christopher, Ellie, Eva, Philippe, Jazz, Josh. Wow, so many people. Hola, Paolo. Patience. Yeah, Patience is good. Nice, interesting name. Peter, Usman, Umair, Travis, Yas, Rack, Victoria. Hi, Timothy. Wow, it's crazy how many people. So many people. Terry from Holland. Yep. So guys, I want to tell you what I promised to deliver. So here's what I promised to deliver. First, we're going to be talking about product optimization here, product listing optimization for Amazon sellers, for Amazon listings in 2020. And I'm going to show you everything I have accumulated throughout the years. I started selling in 2016 myself, and I'll share it with you. So here's what I promised to deliver: the mindset of proper Amazon listing optimization. We're going to dive into the mindset of how to think in order to create a good listing on Amazon, because you need to come to it in the right mindset, because it's like a pretty big system. The big part of the business is the optimization of your listings. Hence, the mindset is very important. Next, in-depth keyword research. I'm going to find the best keywords for your Amazon product listing. I'm going to show you how it's done. We're going to use the power of AMZScout. I'm going to share different tips, tricks, and hacks in order for you to get the best keywords. And if you get the best keywords, essentially, you can get more sales because people will find you and they will know what you're selling. I'm going to find those keywords for you. Next is in-depth keyword optimization. So make your listing ultra relevant by laser targeting specific keywords. So we're going to laser target specific keywords and optimize the listing in a way that will filter all the unnecessary stuff, will concentrate only on what you need, on the exact ones to get you the most results. And it's done in a systematic way. So my goal again with this webinar is to help you with doing all this in an easy to follow manner. So it's going to be beneficial to you. Next, discover how to write awesome title, bullet description, and fill the back-end keywords. So I'm going to show you essentially how to do all this, because you need to come to this with a specific mindset as well. But writing the good bullet description will give your listing much better conversion rates. You will be able to sell more because your listing will talk specifically to the customer. And well, we're going to dive deeper inside this in the presentation, but again, with the aim to make the purchase decision easier for them, excite them, and then logically explain them why it's good. We're going to get to that. So that's a very important part. Next is called indexation hacks. We're going to make sure people find you while searching. So, okay, we've got the listing now. We have all the keywords. We have all the written down. But indexation on Amazon means that when somebody searches for your product, say your product is a kitchen knife, somebody types in kitchen knife, then your product needs to be seen while somebody is searching for it. Now, sometimes you don't. I mean, you're not seen, and that means that you're not indexed. All right, that means that your listing has a specific word, but the machine itself cannot find you. I'll show you how to fix that. That's very important. Usually, if everything priorly is done right, you don't face this issue, but I'll show you secret hacks of how to fix it. Something really nice. Then we're going to dive into examples, which is pretty cool. I'm going to show you about like 40 examples, a bit less than pictures that work on Amazon that get you the sales. And I think that's going to be very interesting for you because, yeah, pictures talk much better than words. So, and then we're going to do extra tips, hacks, secrets for a world level listing. Just show you different things that aren't unknown to many sellers of how you can optimize even better with your listing to get even more sales. So that's briefly what I promised to deliver, and I'll do my best for you, Ward, because I want you to succeed and I want you to enjoy this presentation, of course, and grab something from me, from this prezi to yourself, to your life even, because I'll do my best for you, and especially for your Amazon as well, because yeah, you might be an Amazon seller, or maybe somebody who wants to be an Amazon seller, and this presentation is good both for those who want to be an Amazon seller, somebody who's a beginner, somebody even who's an advanced seller can find a lot of good stuff in this presentation. And for all of you, you're getting on the left the Review Harvesters booklet, which is like a booklet that I created for you about 15 secret ways of getting reviews to your products on Amazon. And that's valued at 97 bucks. You get it for free as a gift for me because you're here, and I really appreciate that you're here. So you will get it, I guess, emailed to you. The guys from AMZScout will help you with that. And another thing is 3 consulting hours. Throughout this webinar is going to be really fun. I'm going to be giving away 3 consulting hours, but you'll have to answer some questions that I'll ask you. And if you answer right, and actually the person who answers right first gets an hour call. And usually I charge 100 bucks for this. So I have like 3 that I'll give away throughout this video. So please stick around, it's going to be fun. And of course, we'll connect after the webinar, not during the webinar, obviously, right? And I'll answer any of your questions connected to Amazon or life or whatever you want. I'm yours for 1 hour, 100%. And yeah, so this is what you're getting here. And that's just a little thing. And as well, I will have a question and answer part in the end of the webinar. Of course, I'll try also answering your questions during the presentation, but in the end, I will answer each of your questions, okay? And so that's why I do recommend you staying for the whole presentation and write down your questions. So if you have like a little notebook or something, write them down, ask me later on. I promise to get back to you and get this solved. A few things. I'm here with the AMZScout. I really appreciate these guys. This is the second time I've partnered with them. Maybe you've seen my welcoming message where I mentioned the previous webinar that I did with these guys from AMZScout. And it was pretty cool as well. We're speaking about product research. So if you ever want to know more about this, go to their YouTube channel. Please not now, because now we're speaking about this topic. But if ever I have another webinar there, enjoy it. It's also full of good stuff. So as you can see here, AMZScout, different people from all over the world, just like you, just like me, and some big brands on the right there, right upper corner. AMZScout is one of the best tools for product and keyword research in the world. It's pretty big. It's used by many sellers on Amazon. I'm pretty happy to be partners with them. AMZScout helps Amazon and e-commerce sellers to launch their businesses, maintain profitability, and grow income. It's a pretty big set of tools for Amazon sellers, and as it says here, it helps Amazon sellers. And AMZScout Pro Extension, maybe you have it, maybe you don't, has over 250. Oh yeah, now he is sending me the screenshot. Just 1 second. I just want to see that you are seeing the best version of this. And AMZScout helped launch over 320,000 profitable products, and that's pretty awesome. That's a lot. And as I mentioned before, the Pro extension is over 250,000 users around the globe, from beginner sellers to companies like Casio, Red Bull, and Dell. So that's pretty big companies, and they're using AMZScout too. And so just a little bit about me before we get into the content. I want to get to know you better. I was selling products on Amazon since like always. Nope, it's not what I've been always doing, but I've been doing this for a pretty long time. And let me share how it all started. So here's how it started. Okay, so that's where you're like, what the hell is going on here? What are these pictures? So somewhere in 2014, I decided to make a kind of a change in my life and go to travel. I like traveling, but at that time I really wanted to make a change. I was working as a lifeguard back then, and I thought I just want to go and explore the world. And I got like, I met this girl who told me that she wants to go travel to India for like 6 months, and I was like 6 months of travels? And I was like, and she was like, yeah, you can go for 6 months to travel. I was like, how come so long? And she explained about backpacking. Backpacking essentially is traveling with budget for quite a long times and just exploring the world. So I booked a plane ticket from Tel Aviv, which is in Israel, to New Delhi, which is in India. And a year after that, I had a ticket from Bangkok to Tel Aviv, which essentially is a year that I had a gap year of stuff. And I didn't really have a plan. Like I did think of a few countries I want to visit, some things, but all I had is a big backpack. Maybe on the left upper picture, you can see a smaller backpack. And on the backpack, on the back of seat of the motorbike, I had the bigger ones. That's how I was traveling. And you're like, wait, how is it connected to Amazon? How is all this stuff is connected? Well, I met just one person, and this is a picture from the later time in my travels. I met Varun. Varun was a guy from India who was a pretty nice guy that I'm really happy to be in contact with, and he kind of changed my life. He told me that I can share things with people throughout the internet, and by telling my stories through a travel blog, because I was traveling for a long time and had a bunch of stories. Really, I have like a bag of stories back there, or wherever, maybe here, right? And he told me, like, dude, open a travel blog, help other people, like share your stuff, and you can even make money from this online. I was like, make money online? Wow, that sounds cool. Like, maybe you're interested in that as well. Maybe you're already in the niche of making money online, which is pretty interesting because of many things. We'll get to them as well. And my intern hustle began. I got back home and I started working, but I was really passionate about starting something new. I was like, wait a minute, like I've traveled for a year. I want to continue. I like felt things, and I got to know people. I was like, that's awesome. So while working, I was listening to podcasts, as you can see on the right, always like ebooks and generate courses. It was me as a lifeguard. It was pretty good stuff. This on the left is my first kind of company that was called Molten Wear. I opened it with two friends and we kind of failed. But it was nice. It was my first project that I was like trying something. We were ordering like tank tops from China and from Alibaba. We didn't really understand much, but these were the first steps. But nothing really worked. In 2016, I made $2 online, just $2. I sold the stock photo from my travels of this guy in India, which was fine and fun, I guess, but just $2, guys. I mean, and oh yeah, see, I got a message from Ivan that everything is good now. Yeah, awesome. I'm happy. I'm also champion of making mistakes here and there, special technical mistakes, but the content is going to be good, so I'm gonna make up for this. So anyway, I sold this photo for $2, which was exciting for me because I got my first $2 online, and I never lost face. So you too, man, girl, I never lose face, because you might be close to whatever you're wishing for. It may be really close. And the smile also, just you've got this really I believe in people. I don't know maybe you personally, but I do want to believe that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. Do your best, you will do. I mean, you will get it. You have the chances. So never lose faith. And around September 16, I discovered Amazon FBA and launched the first product in January 17. It was like a series of failed events that led to actually kind of starting Amazon. I failed Periscope. Maybe you read it on the landing page. I failed in Periscope. I failed in Instagram. I failed with travel blog, with the fitness company. It keeps going. I had a page in Instagram for gym. I had the page for history. I just didn't work, right? But I still had this kind of entrepreneurial like spirit, like I want to do it, like I'm not gonna give up. I guess you have this as well if you're here, because these webinars are usually, like they're people who come, they mainly want to start some cool stuff kind of thing. Hopefully you are like this, and it's possible. So January 17, first product launched, and then 3 years into that, Buddhist monk on the left. I quit everything. No, joking. No, I did a big change in my life. I decided to quit actually. And after a year of being on Amazon, actually, I decided to quit the lifeguarding job and concentrate on Amazon. It was not easy, I gotta tell you, really. It was like a huge switch of mindset, because, and it was not easy, like also financially. You had to like run all this without your not side hustle, without your 9 to 5, or in my case, it was 7 to 7 job. Like it was hard, but I kept pushing, and this is on the left, the lower side. This is my supplier, Louis. I really love this dude. He's from China with his bike. I met them in Phuket while being there. It was Chinese New Year. We bought each other presents. It was like really mind-blowing to meet the kind of the person in life. This is on the right, Lian Sungwoon, a friend from Singapore. I started my YouTube channel, as you can see on the right. This is me, Vova Evan, on YouTube. Welcome to search, subscribe, and all the stuff. Hit the bell, like button. No, seriously. And I started like Amazon FBA content there, and I moved to Phuket in Thailand, and we started filming stuff. And here's Alex there in the middle. He's the designer that's working with us. And I mean, life really changed in a good way. I won't say that it's not, how to say it, it's like unicorns and rainbows when you're on Amazon. No, not at all. But if you're willing to put in the work, it's an actual profitable business if you want to make it profitable, if you're willing to. So let's start. I was like blowing your mind with all this, like, come on, dude, where's the content? But no, really, I wanted to share the story a little bit to get to know you more, because it's important to me to get to know people that I'm in touch with, to know you more. And the question and answers, we're definitely going to get to know each other more. So let me help you create a listing that will become your faithful sales machine 24/7. That's what's nice about Amazon. That's like 24/7. The machine works for you 24/7. And we're going to start with a listing optimization mindset. All right. So we're going to talk about mindsets first and then move to other things. And quickly, what is the capital of Sweden? Chat, drop it in the chat quickly. Come on, this guy is gonna come with surprises. So I'm not sure exactly who got it first or who got it right. Maybe Ivan, man, you can track it later on, guys. I'm gonna give it like a few more seconds. So what is the capital of Sweden? Sweden is nice. It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic, much more stuff, like beautiful blonde girls in Sweden. It's just beautiful. I've never been there, the country, but made in Sweden is good if you're making stuff there. I guess that somebody got the answer right by now. So the answer is Stockholm, yes. And for those who, for this person, the girl or guy that got in the answer right first, you get an hour. I'm happy to talk to you. I'm gonna get that later on from Ivan, my friend. They're gonna tell me. So, okay, let's start. Listing optimization mindset. Enough with the goofy stuff. Listing optimization mindset. How do you come to that? How do you start? Like, you need to optimize your listing. Like, first, mainly you find your product first, right? When coming to listing optimization is probably after you have found your product. You need to understand how to build it, right? The pictures, all the stuff. So you probably have your product in mind, yes? But even if you don't, you can still see how it's done. So look, first, you understand Amazon is a search engine. People search for stuff on Amazon. They go and type in kitchen knife. They go and type in kitchen knife, stainless steel. They go and type in water bottle. They are aware of what they want to buy. And why is it good for you? Well, because you know it. You can track it. Yes, we're going to talk about how to do that in a bit. But you can find specifically what people are looking for and supply this to them. And so to say, it's easier for you because you already know what they're looking for, right? And if you know what they're looking for, you can place that specific item, yes, in front of that specific person. And another thing is person, yes, the person that's looking. You gotta know your customer. The person that's searching on the search engine is a real person, like you're watching your real person. I'm a real person that's talking, and the same person is searching for products on Amazon, right? So you gotta know who your customer is. For example, again, if you're selling kitchen knives, you gotta understand who are you selling to. And these are like the basics, guys. It's very important because if you don't know who you're selling to, how you're gonna make your pictures? And I'm going to talk about some case studies like that happened with people who didn't know what to put in their pictures, and once we did put the right things, it increased their conversions by like bazillions of times. So keep that in mind. It's a search engine. Second, optimize for humans and the algorithm. Again, for humans, people, the real people are searching for stuff. Algorithm is the algorithm of Amazon. I'll explain you how to deal with this. That algorithm itself means like, all the keywords that are put in search, how it works, 1 + 1. Oh, I kind of, it's like, it's hard to explain the word algorithm, it seems like from now, but quickly on the go, it's just all the insider stuff, all the keywords, but we optimize also for this, for the machine, so to say, but also for humans, for those who are searching. That means not only placing different keywords, like for example, you're selling a kitchen knife, not just kitchen knife everywhere. No, it's going to be talking to a human, the listing, the pictures are going to be talking to them, telling them a story maybe, and your copywriting is going to be talking to a human, not to a machine. Yes, so we're going to optimize for both. Follow success and improve it. Number 3, see what your competition is doing. See who's selling well and why they're selling well. See the pattern. That's for everything in life. You can see why are these people successful, why this company is successful. Kind of dig why, see what they're doing, and this will give you a lot of answers in your life as well. You see a girl or guy and you're like, wait, how come he's doing that so well? Hey, let me check, let me ask him even. You can connect with other sellers as well. I would like to connect with you, by the way. If you're welcome to find me on YouTube, Facebook, drop me emails. Yes, my email is going to be, I think, also here somewhere after this for some stuff I want to send you, but later on this. Longer phrases, easier sales. What does that mean in the listing optimization mindset? Well, once person is searching for kitchen knife with the long plastic handle, he's searching for this in the search. That means he really wants this kind of thing. So if you have a knife that has a long plastic handle, that means you know what he wants. You place it in front of him and easier to get a sale. It's called long tail keywords on Amazon. And by understanding the mindset behind this, yes, you can easily be ranked there and also sell there in those long tail keywords. Again, because people are more specific about what they need. Let me give you another example. fishing pole for fly fishing. It's different from another fishing pole, but was a small fishing pole for fly fishing. Yes, I'm going to tell you also in this webinar how to find these keywords, but just the mindset, understand like longer keywords are or phrases are easier to understand the customer, but also to sell on them because you already know what they're looking for. So you just need to give them an answer. Relevancy, exposure, profits. What does that mean? You're going to be relevant on Amazon in 2020, and I guess moving forward, you got to be really relevant for the listing. And you're like, wait, what do you mean relevant, dude? Like relevancy means relevant to the specific product. So if you're selling again a kitchen knife, your keywords are not supposed to be kitchen scissors or something like this. Only kitchen knife, optimized for one specific product. Yes, laser focused, everything around it. And then with time, yes, you can push your product to Father's Day gift, for example, or Christmas gifts. Yes, adding extra keywords. But first, I would give you the recommendation to stay as relevant as you can for a product. And this will grant you exposure. People will see you more in the laser focused, so to say, things that you're aiming for. So exposure will come with relevancy, yes, of course, also with promotions, but I'm talking here in the basics and the core. Yes, relevant keywords will grant you better exposure because you are, for the algorithm, you are optimized, but also for the human. And once the human is looking for something, you laser focused, understand who he is, and you put it in front of him, and he clicks add to cart. And I'm going to show you how to make people click add to cart more in order for you to get profits. This is number 3 of the number 5, actually, profits, right? And then we're going to do in-depth keyword research. That was the mindset. Hope you've understood this. And type in mindset if that makes sense. I think mindset is like type in the chat. Yes, mindset is something like very basics of many things in life. And also for Amazon listing optimization, Amazon keyword research, mindset comes just to understand it all. But then we're going to show the practical stuff because you cannot only be watered down like by saying mindset. You want practical stuff. Let's do it. So in-depth keyword research. Let's see what it's all about. So find everything you can in the beginning once you're researching for keywords, everything you can. But again, in being laser focused, you find everything you can for the specific keywords that you are looking for a specific product. Yes, find everything. You can use Google, you can use blogs, you can use many different places to find relevant keywords. Check your competition. Yes, bro. But first, get all the keywords together, everything you find. Yes, we're gonna talk about how to cut them later on, but how to find them, right? Well, how do you find them? There are 3 fast and easy methods that I would like to share with you. And by the way, there's going to be a lot of live presentations in this webinar, so get ready. First, it's called niche keywords. It's a really cool tool by AMZScout. Let me show you how it works. So let's go to AMZScout for 1 second. And this is called the niche keywords, right? So let's even go to Amazon. Let's type in kitchen knife, right? Are you with me? Hopefully you are. So we're typing in kitchen knife, yes, and let me show you what niche keywords is all about. So for example, you've typed this on Amazon, yes, you have a bunch of kitchen knives. Oh, there's the thing called AMZScout Pro Chrome extension, yes, which is here, as you can see. You can click on this. It's a free tool, by the way, that you can use to try out. There's a trial for this. Of course, it's limited for a while, but hence there's the thing. What it's going to do is going to scrape all the products from the Amazon search page, and then it's gonna give you everything in front of you. It might seem to you a little bit like, what the hell is going on here? So many numbers. We're not gonna go deep inside all of this because this is not super relevant for our specific webinar. In the previous webinar, again, if you want to check it on the channel page of AMZScout, you're welcome. But here are for the niche keywords. Look at this. So we're searching for kitchen knives. Yes, kitchen knife, that is right. There's this button here called niche keywords. If I click on niche keywords, this is what I'm gonna get. And here, as you can see, there are tons of keywords. You're like, Baba, explain, mind blown, what's going on here? Yes, this is scraping keywords from all these listings and giving you the times that a specific word appears. So it's scraped like what, like 30, 40 listings? Yes, different listings, I mean like products. And the word knife appeared 156 times. The word kitchen appears 65. The word steel, 50. The word chef, 35. What does this give to us? This gives to us understanding of the relevancy of the keywords and what keywords are actually used more. And if people are using these keywords and they're actually successful, we can optimize our listings for these keywords. We can grab these keywords to us, all right? And actually you can download all of this, export to CSV. I already have it on my computer, so you can just click and download it, but I have it. I'm gonna show you how to kind of optimize it as well. But first you download this. Yes, here you're gonna have a lot of things that are common. They just come in different listings. So German, yeah, maybe it's German steel or German quality, stainless, sharp, right? That means we can also understand what is important for the person that's searching. Like for somebody searching for knives, they might want something that is sharp, right? So you include the sharp, and you can see 22 times. That means that, well, these guys know what they're doing if they're getting the sales. And the same for knives, for professional. And it also can give you things for the product research. For example, you have sharpener here that might come as an additional product, connected, bundled. So you can do many things with that, but for keyword research, you take these, and this is the first part of the keywords. You can get all of this to understand what is common in this niche, what is relevant, right? So you download it. That's the first thing. Let's go back to the Prezi. And here, this is the first thing, niche keyword, right? That's the, well, essentially that's the first thing of how to find. The next thing is Keyword Explorer. I'm gonna go back now to AMZScout. And what is Keyword Explorer? It's a part of AMZScout, right? This is like a tool that allows you to find keywords connected to a specific keyword. Let me explain. So let me get inside my account here, and essentially, I'm gonna go, and it's just like different things here. AMZScout, maybe you're familiar with the tool, maybe not. It's called Keyword Explorer. Discover new keywords to improve your listing and get more customers from search. So I get here, and there's going to be type of word to get keyword recommendations. I would advise you to input the biggest keyword in the niche. So for example, if it's a kitchen knife, just type in kitchen knife. It's going to be easier for the machine to understand. If you type in like kitchen knife, stainless steel with huge handle with a beautiful box, it's going to be a bit harder for the machine. Just write the biggest keyword in the niche. Oh, by the way, like, wait, but how do I know? Well, usually if you go to say Amazon, yes, that we've seen before, you're going to see this keyword in the titles a lot of times. So kitchen chef knife, kitchen knife, you see chef knife, kitchen knife, chef knife, chef knife, chef knife. Oh, chef knife is even stronger. You can even use chef knife or kitchen chef knife, as you can see here. Well, I guess you understand the pattern, right? So let's type in kitchen knife, for example. We're gonna click search, boom, here, pretty fast, good job, AMZScout. And we have all the keywords that are connected to kitchen knife. And we have different keywords here, like different Pampered Chef, Victorinox. These are brand names, knife sharper, knife sets. And here you get more information. You see, what is else relevant? Chef knives, chef's knife, chef knife, chef knives, knife for chef, chef's knives, knives, kitchen knives. For example, chef's knife Japanese, and you have like a bunch of huge list. Or wait a minute, so many. Get all of them. Don't worry, we can optimize. So you click download here. Again, it's going to be downloaded to your computer. I already have it on mine, so we're going to get to that in a bit. So that's the second way. That's the second way. Use a Keyword Explorer. Is going to give you a huge list of keywords. Do not worry. I'm going to explain everything. If you're like, wait a minute, dude, like, but how do we optimize? It's coming. It's coming. Everything's going to be crystal clear with time. If you have any questions, type them down. I'll answer them. I promise. And if I won't be able to answer, then I'll make sure to answer you after this. I'll find the answer for you, right? If that's the deal, then let's go. So, okay, so that's the second thing, right? And let's get back to the Prezi. Actually, we're gonna get back to Amazon again right now, but so it's product keywords. The next thing, the third easy method and fast method is to find through product keywords. You're right, what is product keywords? Back to AMZScout. In AMZScout, we have a Keyword Explorer, yes, but also product keywords, right? And that's snap up keyword ideas from competitors page by ASIN to list your product on Amazon. And that means you're gonna take keywords from somebody who's already selling, who's listing or a product on Amazon, and you're gonna see where they are ranking. All right, that's kind of the copy success mindset, if you remember this. So you're gonna see, okay, if this dude is killing it, if this girl is killing it, if this family is killing it with their knife or whatever, like you take 3 competitors, say, and you check what keywords they have in their listings, and you're like, wait, there's so many keywords. How you do that? That's a lot of time. Well, with product keywords, you can actually do it quite faster. So we'll say we'll go to Amazon. Yes, we're on Amazon right now, and we're gonna find a knife. Say this knife, right? It's called Imarco Chef knife. And there's a really nice like addition also by AMZScout called Quick View. Quick View allows you to kind of see different additions to your listing under the listing, so under the product. So say this one is here, and you have all this kind of bonuses here for this. So we can see the Amazon FBA fees, how many sellers are there, and we have this thing ASIN here. That's the specific number of a product, right? If we grab this number, it's really easy, as you can see, just copy pasting. If we grab this number, right, and go to AMZScout and input it here, it actually tells you like in type ASIN of product, and you click on search. Let me just take a sip of my tea. it's lemon tea. If you're if you're drinking something as well, so I hope you're enjoying. If not, maybe grab a drink. And so we've got more product keywords here. So what we got in here is the keywords that this dude or girl or again family is ranking for, and specifically this product, yes, specifically this ASIN. That means he is ranking for all this stuff. Yes, again, a lot of stuff. Again, you downloaded CSV. I'm going to show you. Okay, what is CSV? I didn't explain before, but CSV is this, is the little Excels that we're downloading, yes? So we're gonna get inside them in a bit, but you download it from here. And again, these are the keywords from this specific competitor. So say you find usually like 5 competitors that are crushing it, that are killing, that are getting sales. Take them, input them here, and get all their keywords, right? Does that make sense to you? Like, because you're copying success, well, not only copying, you're improving success. I'm going to explain you how to improve as well. But the thing is, yes, you are taking where they are ranking, where they are showing on Amazon in order to get ideas for your product, right? To understand, well, I have a kitchen knife. I'm not sure where to place it. Well, let's see what this dude is doing. Like maybe he's doing it right? Okay, cool. So this is way number 3. And, you know, actually I thought I didn't put in my preview, but like here with the quick view, you know, if you, again, with the Chrome extension by AMZScout, if you hover over the product like this, something like that gets out. This is in order to help you kind of ease your life on Amazon and save you time, not to get inside it. You have this kind of addition. But here's another thing, there's keywords here. Okay, you click on keywords and bam, it's gonna show you keywords for this specific product again, yes? Of course, you can do it in the same way before that I showed you, it's much better. But here you can, again, give like get a little glimpse again of what's working for this guy. So again, chef knife, kitchen knife, Wooshoff knives, that's a brand name. We're going to be speaking this as well. Knife set with block. Look at this. This is a long tail keyword. Kitchen knife set with block. That's more relevant. Yes, there's a block there. Yes. So, for example, for you, if you don't sell with a block, you're not going to include this keyword, right? But that's more into the next part of our presentation, because we are here in the keyword research, right? So we found 3 cells. We have some keywords now on my computer. And let's see, and the next thing is in-depth keyword optimization, essentially. So we found them, now let's optimize them. So kitchen knife keywords, that was the first part we downloaded. Yes, again, from AMZScout, we downloaded here, product keywords, we downloaded the CSV, right? We downloaded this, yes. Then what we get is this file. Okay, we have the specific ASIN, that was the product that we got the keywords from. So for example, we've gotten all these keywords. We've gotten chef knife, chef's knife, chef's knife, chef knives for the specific ASIN, again, for the specific product. And that's where he's showing. And what is this? You're like, what are these numbers? Well, that's estimated monthly search volume. So what you're going to do with the search volume is you understand, well, knife sharpener gets a lot of searches. Chef knife gets a lot of searches. Chef's knives also. That means you're going to use these keywords in your listings, all right? Because they're relevant to you. If chef knives is relevant to you, say you can even fill it with a green color here, yes, if you may, right, whatever. You can go through the list and you're like, chef's knives, yeah, well, relevant. Chef's knife, relevant. Steak knives, is my knife made for steak? Yes, it's relevant, I'll keep this. And it has a pretty big search volume. What is bokashi, right? I'm not sure what is bokashi, and I'll explain you what these keywords might be. This might be a brand name. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna type in brand names, right? We're gonna type brand names and say we're gonna make this color, I'm sorry, like blue, right? Something like this. And once we're going to see bokashi, we're going to think that it might be a brand name, right? So we can type in like this. Why brand names? Well, essentially, brand names can be used in our listings to rank for competitors. Would not really recommend you that. I mean, it's still doable. It's kind of against terms of service. So essentially, once you're including keywords of your competitors, you are essentially getting a chance to rank wherever they're ranking. And Amazon does not really allow that, so it's kind of a sneaky technique. Be careful with this, but it's used. I use it as well, and it gives you a little bit more exposure on these keywords, but Amazon might not like it as much. But still, you can type something like brand names, right? And then you go through all this huge list of keywords, and you're like, wait, well, do I need to go through all of them? Well, you can start with like search volume specifically, say from 500, you know, whatever is under 500, you can kind of exclude. But I would go through everything. If you want to deeply understand your niche, they're like, what, I'd say like 700 keywords. It won't take that much. You'll finish in like an hour maybe. Go through everything, see what's relevant to you, because it will give you new things, maybe new keywords that you were not aware of and keywords that you don't need. For example, if you find something that's not connected to you, for example, you're saying a knife, but you're not selling a knife sharpener, as you can see here, you can do something like red, right? Or just delete it, okay? Or cooking set. Cooking set is a set. If you have just one knife, you're not anywhere connected to cooking set. So you can do something like red, okay? So this is gonna say, okay, this is not for me. It's still scraping it. This dude is still ranking for this because he's a pretty old product as well on Amazon, but he's ranking there somewhere, not deliberately on page 1. Maybe he's ranking very far away, yes? Another thing I wanted to show you, right? What is nofe? What is jnif, kinf? These are spelling mistakes. And let's type in spelling mistakes here, say spelling mistakes. And we're gonna use the color here, for example, yellow, right? Once you're gonna see something like nof, yes, you're gonna type in the spelling mistake, kinf, right? Jnif. And what does that mean? What does the spelling mistake mean? Well, that means that if, say, on Amazon is searching for kitchen knife, he might type in kitchen knife. Just instead of typing in I, he's gonna type O. And then what's gonna happen is gonna be a spelling mistake. And once the spelling mistake is done, that means that the Amazon search engine might still show relevant keywords to this spelling mistake. And since not many people include these in their listings, you can include it, and I'm going to show you exactly how in the later on in the copywriting part. You can maybe easily rank there and get some sales, all right? And sometimes you need to test it because sometimes Amazon automatically fixes spelling mistakes. So for example, somebody types in kitchen knofe, and you will see still kitchen knife. It will show you as fixed mistake. But if it doesn't fix it, right, you can still keep the mistake. And most of them are getting, these days with the updated algorithm, most of them are getting like fixed. But if you find something that is not getting fixed, you might still get a lot of sales from there by placing it in your listing, but not on the front end. Of course, you don't want to have knof in your title. That's gonna confuse the machine. It's gonna confuse the people. All right. So again, you go through all this list, and yes, go through all of it. Of course, you can again cut it from like maybe 1,000 search volume, 500, but better go through all of it and exclude what's not needed and leave the right keywords. Do it for all the ASINs that you've gathered, right? Again, sorry for the mess with the Excel. I don't know why it wasn't showing. I mean, I guess the Excel hackers for you are gonna be like, dude, it's so simple to fix. But I'm like Excel, I wouldn't say total noob, but like, you know, between the, yeah, kind of noob. But anyway, it's still a nice program, but I use it on like surface level. So maybe these things for me, yeah, are you know, but nevertheless, it's good. So you take again all the ASIN keywords, yes, from different products that we've scanned. And then you take also, let's close it for a second and save it. Yeah, let's replace it. And then you go for the keywords. Oh, there it is. Now it's fine. So these are the keywords that we find for all the niche, not for a specific product. Here also, you're gonna do the same. Go through all of it, see how's it working for you. And if you're able to remove things, find things, also look at the long tail keywords. You see, for example, stainless steel kitchen knife is a pretty long one. Yes, it's a good one. It should be good for you. So keep these things. And finally, also you can go through niche keywords. Hope it's gonna show now. Dude. Well, essentially, let's just skip it. But essentially what it's showing you is all the keywords that are connected to your product, that are connected to the niche, so to say. Again, there you can remove the unnecessary ones. For example, remove sharpener, remove set, remove goggles, whatever is going to appear that's irrelevant, leave only the relevant stuff. And in this way, yes, you can have the optimized keywords. Then after you finish, you're going to have a pool of keywords that is really laser focused on your product, yes? And just going to run through this. Keep on with the relevant keywords, as I mentioned, Spanish keywords, mistakes, brands. You can keep also Spanish, by the way, I forgot to mention that. Spanish means, I think in Spanish, kitchen knives mean, or knives for kitchen means cuchillos de cocina, if I'm right. Maybe Spanish speakers drop me a yes in the chat if that was right or not. Cuchillos de cocina. And the thing is, some people search for stuff in Spanish on Amazon, right? And these keywords are going to be showing in this long table of keywords there by AMZScout. And essentially leave them, because maybe, yes, the Spanish keywords are also going to be used on Amazon by the users. If you see that there's search volume, yes, for a specific keyword on Spanish, leave it on the side. And then you're gonna use it once you're gonna be optimizing your listing, because if you include it in backend of your listing, you can still get a chance to be seen on this keyword. So for people who are going to be searching in Spanish for a keyword, they're going to find you. And keyword density, that's a little bonus I wanted to add to you. Keyword density is like how many times a given keyword appears in the listing. Remember, we saw it in the niche keywords. And what I would recommend you is you can actually find the good density for your listing. Again, what does that mean? For example, if you see that the word kitchen knife appears 5 times through the listing of your competitor. Say, let's go to Amazon. Let's close the Prezi here. Let's go to Amazon. Say we have this product. Yes, we have this kitchen knife. If the word, let's just change the location from Israel to like United States, just for better, very big. Say that you want to understand how many times you want to use the word chef knife in your listing. And that's a pretty common question. So you can copy this title, yes, for example, and we can use even density checker, right? I have this one for you. It's called density checker. So for example, if you input the title of the product in here, yes, and then you click on online keyword density checker, obviously it's gonna, you can easily do it with your own eyes, but it's gonna show you how many times keywords are repeated there. All right, so for example, kitchen knife is repeated 1 time in the title, yes, and for example, the word knife is repeated 4 times in the title, which is quite a lot, by the way. But what do I mean by here? If you see what the competition is doing, you will know how many times to place the chef knife, for example, in your title. Now, I would recommend you, from my experience, don't place chef knife twice in the title. No need. But you can place kitchen knife again. So you can use knife a few times, but no need to duplicate chef knife in the title twice. That would not really make sense. Never seen this work that well. You can duplicate the chef knife in your bullet points, yes, or in your description as well. Yes, but maybe chef knife will be enough for twice in the bullets. So if you take the bullets of one competitor, of competitor number 2, competitor number 3, and you see that chef knife on average repeated 3 times through the bullet, just repeat the same time, because if it's working for them, it should work for you as well. That's kind of keyword density, it's called, yes. Copywriting. So we have all these keywords, yes, and once you've gathered everything, yes, all these keywords for yourself, you have all your list of keywords, you need to input them into sales listing. Let's talk about this. By the way, are you enjoying the method so far? Let me know, drop me a yes, drop me a woo in the chat if that makes sense to you, if you're enjoying. Do my best for you. It's like a masterclass here of, I don't know what you can say, listing optimization for you. I'm not watering down, I'm giving you a proper things you can follow later on. By the way, it's gonna be a replay for this webinar, if I'm not mistaken. It should be, and there you can kind of follow it better in the future. But also we have questions, answers. So can I continue, please? Hopefully, yes. So let's continue. When was the first iPhone released? The year. Give me the year in the chat quickly. The one who gets it first gets the second hour of consulting. While you're answering, I'm going to drink some tea. These are fun, right? Like sometimes you just need to break all the water on top of the tea to break all the kind of, like the teaching, because it's like a lot of information. But I guess there was already that answer somewhere. So when was it released? We have Steve Jobs on the left. By the way, I do recommend you reading the biography of Jobs. And quickly, another book recommendation if we're here in a little break. This one is nice, The Everything Store by Brad Stone. It's about Jeff Bezos and the age of Amazon. It's the business book of the year 2013 winner. Really nice book. And I'm somewhere in the middle now. Would recommend you checking out. But also Jobs, also cool person. So 2007, the first who got it in the chat, welcome to contact me and we'll set it up. A call. I'll promise to do my sincere best for you. Let's continue to the copywriting. So copywriting, title, bullets, description, back end. Let's go. First. If you're not familiar with copy, if you don't do your own copy, if you were never a copywriter, if you're not passionate about it, if you don't want to put your heart in this part, because just a part of the system of Amazon, outsource. Really, outsource it. Go to Fiverr even if you are short on budget. Take a basic copywriter, is going to do better than you if you are not familiar with copywriting. If you are and you are passionate about it, It's nice. I do my own copy. I also run like I can call it an agency where we create listings for people. So we do the copywriting for them. And funny enough, English is not my first language. My first language is Russian, but I do some copy, yes, in English. I'm passionate about it. So I continue learning and implementing, and we create some awesome listings. And the guy Alex before was a dude who does kind of the designs for the listings and the pictures. And there's a friend, a partner, Kirill, who does this keyword research. So it's like, cool, guys. But anyway, we have the title, bullets, description, and back end. Let's go to Amazon and talk about this a bit, because I want to explain you what are the good ways to write it down and some hacks from myself. So let's start from the title. Speaking about copywriting, look, again, we went back to the mindset. We optimize for the machine, for the algorithm, but also for humans. So we gotta include all the relevant keywords. And I gotta tell you that on the left upper part of the title, we gotta place the strongest keywords, because it kind of gives the strongest, so to say, push to those keywords that are on the left. Yes, he has his brand name here. You can usually skip it, but these days Amazon almost everywhere automatically adds it to your listing. So they want you, actually, they tell you to add it, but if you don't add it, sometimes it will just start from chef knife, which is a bit better because nobody really knows our brands on Amazon, if they're small at least. For me, I'm not a huge brand. What can I do for you? If you're a huge one, let's talk, tell me how, and give me some secrets. I'm gonna give you some of mine. But no, seriously, you just, you don't really need the brand name, at least in the beginning. But if Amazon forces, if it's there, no problem. Then come your strong keywords. Yes, chef knife, kitchen knife. You see, he does it right. Chef's knife. You see, again, that was a strong keyword from the pages that we created. Yes, the Excel. High carbon German stainless steel and sharp paring knife with ergonomic handle. Look, his title is generally nice in terms of structure. Again, he's selling really well, yes, although he has tons of reviews. It's very optimized in terms of keywords, tons of good keywords inside. He repeats the word knife very well. That gives the machine understanding that this definitely is a knife, and is going to show it to people who are searching for a knife. And a little bonus is ergonomic handle. So ergonomic handle means it's going to be comfortable for the user. So that's like a little bonus he finishes with. So the title should also provoke like clickability. That means that people should want to click on the title. All right, that means people should have the feeling like somebody is intriguing them about this title. Yes, they see the picture, of course, and then they're going to read the title usually. So if they were to read something like chef knife, pro kitchen knife, German stainless steel with ergonomic handle for creating the best meal, or for your perfect meal with your spouse, all right, that can get extra clickability. The problem with this is that it gets inside more irrelevant keywords for the title. So you got to find the golden center kind of thing for this. And again, if you're a copywriter or not, better again outsource. But in the title, I would like to provoke some more feelings. So for your perfect salad making session, or if it's a barbecue product, for your perfect barbecue session, right? Something that will make them think or imagine something, right? Like for your perfect salad creation or something. Yeah, I'm not like selling these, so I'm not sure, but the title can also include something that will make a person click. Right? Copywriters do that very well because they also know the customer. If they know that the customer wants, for example, to create the best salad or something, or to create the romantic salad with a spouse, yes, if this is the specific audience, just take it to your product, yes, then you might add parts of this to your title to make it somewhere more spicy, right? That's the title, and usually it's up to 200 charts. The shorter it is, the better, because it's easy readable. And again, as much as keywords as you can squeeze here, but make it readable for humans and for the machine as well. Next is bullet points. Look, there are 5 of them. Usually Amazon recommends 100 charts for bullet points, or 80, depends, sometimes it's 200. You gotta check it on your Seller Central for your specific niche. Look, I would recommend you the first bullet point to contain the most important things, because if people read bullet points, which usually they don't really, unfortunately, they don't really read that, and here the bullet points just seem like one big text, people don't really read that. But for those who do read, because people do read, it also depends on the product. For example, kitchen knife, people see like, they also have the things here on the picture. So people are like, yeah, I understand this is pretty big, it cuts stuff. Here's a video, it works, or add to cart, buy. But for some products, maybe a camera or a computer is going to be more problematic. So yeah, hence it's going to be here more in-depth bullets. But in the first bullet, also provoke emotions, talk to the desires or pains of the customer that are most connected to him, because that's the one that he might read, all right? Or you can also do this thing that the first bullet will drive him into the second, which will drive him into the third, the fourth, the fifth, right? That's like a story bullet. Not exactly a story like you're telling a story, but they will make sense to read all of them. Also, you can include your warranty. You can include call to action. For example, you can add something like, so there's a limited sale for these knives, add them to cart right now. Yes, these are a bit more shady tactics. Never had problems with these, but you can add some call to actions with them. Also, you can add some emojis here, which will kind of make it stand out, and which is really nice, but again, did not prove that much of addition to conversions, but can still be really nice if you place like a little knife here or something just for the people to see. But really put a lot of work in your first bullet. Make sure that you solve all the problems for the customer that they're experiencing in bullet number one, or try at least to solve the biggest problem. Then there's the description here. He specifically has like, it's called enhanced content or A+ content. That's like a special description, but usually the description is just words and HTML. Know that in your description you can do HTML, like bold things, like how you call it, like, I don't know the oh my god, I forgot the word. You understand, like this. There's bold, there's whatever that is called. But in the description also, you can tell about your product, you can add features, you can talk about the benefits of your product. By the way, benefits also about bullets, good things to add benefits, not only features. Features are also good. Features means like, you know, like 13-inch, 5-inch, 8-inch, that's features, but essentially benefits is like cuts easily, eases your life in the kitchen, etc. Right? Same for the description, pretty much. Usually it's 2,000 chars, and that's pretty kind of well, you don't need to fill all the 2,000, but you need to fill the 2,000 with relevant keywords, and again, for the readable for the human. Also, you can add a little call to action in the end of the description, and with the bold text, you can make it more easily readable. So, for example, as you can see here, this one catches your eye, right? The kind of little title, so you can do it in the description. So yeah, again, fill the description in terms of 2,000 charts, keywords that you need, and again, the beginning of the description, also try to catch their attention with their biggest pain points, desires, something like this, because this will make them read as well. Okay, and you can add your story in the description as well, the story of your brand maybe, yes, and again, use keywords. This is pretty much for the copy. Look, there's so much to tell about this subject, but again, not familiar, outsource. And let's talk about the back end. That's the back end in Amazon. So there's like search terms, subject matters, other attributes, target audience, stuff like that. For those who are newbies, this is in the back end of Amazon of your listing. You can actually see this kind of thing. And what we do usually is we fill in the search terms. Search terms have 250 chars. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 chars. And what we do here, we add keywords that were not able to be added in the front end of the listing. So for example, if we wanted to use the cuchillos de cocina, which is the Spanish for kitchen knives, you can type it here, cuchillos de cocina, sorry for the spelling mistakes. Or for, if you realize that Knopf, kitchen Knopf is the spelling mistake that still works, you can edit here as well. Amazon does not really recommend that, but you can still, or you can input keywords that you were not able to squeeze in. For example, you were not able to squeeze in, say, German stainless steel. Well, probably this one you're going to be, you need to input. But for example, you didn't have much space for this in your listing, but it's still relevant. You input it here, all right, as a full, so to say, expression. So if it's German stainless steel, you're gonna put text German stainless steel knife, for example. That's what people are looking for. Input it exactly as it is, and then you continue. Let's say, what else is connected to knives? A big sharpener. I don't know if you have a sharpener that is big and you weren't able to squeeze it, right? Same done for the subject matter. These are 50 each, so you input it same thing. So maybe huge handle knife, and then you have 50 charts here, and then you add more. You have 5 of these to add. All right, that's the back end. Essentially, that's the way I feel it. Yes, you can duplicate keywords as well, which does not that really help, but can help if you want. Usually, I just try to squeeze in keywords that I wasn't able to squeeze that are relevant here. Target audience, you can also see it's teens, cats. If you have your target audience, you can type it in here, add their attributes as well. But mainly we type in the subject matter search terms, intended use as well. It's going to give the platform more relevancy to understand your product. It's important to fill it out. So if your intended use here is, as it sees here, is kitchen, then you type in kitchen, all right? And that's pretty much it about this part. Again, sorry, if you have a copywriter, just give them all your good keywords and they will do the work for you. Then indexation, get seen. That's a really quick one, but what does that mean? It means after you have all of your keywords and you have all your listing done, you need to make sure the machine reads it well and shows it to others well. So relevancy indexation, if you're relevant, yes, for your keywords, if you're not using something that's not connected to your product, if you're really laser focused, I think I said laser focused like 50 times in this presentation, but really be laser focused on your specific product. It's very important. It's going to make it much easier for you. If you're relevant, if everything's fine, usually you will be indexed. That means once you input everything in your listing, you will just appear for everything, for all these keywords on Amazon. I'm sweating a little bit. I'm excited. And we have AMZScout Keyword Tracker to help you see if you're indexed. So you're like, wait, Wova, how do I know? Do I need to search for everything manually? No, we ease the life for you. So let me show you what does that mean. There's this little Chrome extension. It's called Amazon Keyword Tracker and Reverse Async Lookup. So essentially what it does, and I already did it for you previously, I input the same knife, this knife, yes, the Marco, I input it here. Yeah, let me just close this one. I input it here, and yes, I input the keywords. So for example, what it's going to show you here is that the word kitchen knife for this product is indexed. You see, yes, it's going to show you the rank as well, what page is it on, position, very nice things, additions. But here I added the word wood here, wood, you know, like wood, and as you understand, he didn't place this keyword there. So wood is product wasn't found. It's not showing there. So what you do once you have a listing ready with this specific Chrome extension, you just input all your keywords here. Yes, you add a product, you add your keywords. It's easily done. And then you're going to see if it's indexed or not. You can also track it. You can see the rank for this keyword, which is really nice. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So you're going to be indexed if you are. And I will share a little indexation tip, which is it's through indexation bullets back end. So for example, you have this keyword that is relevant and it just wouldn't get indexed. It shows that non-indexed, it doesn't show up. You're like, what's the problem, Amazon? Like, I have a knife sharpener, but it doesn't show. Why it doesn't show? Well, there's a hack to overcome it. Bullets plus back end. What should you do? Listen to this. You duplicate this keyword into the back end in the search terms, for example, in your bullet points, right? For example, bullet point number 5. You save on Amazon, okay, and you let the system reload like 15 minutes. You check indexation. If you get indexed, you remove it from the bullets, you leave it in the back end, it's going to work. Sometimes not sometimes, it works. it's a hack that works for me. And again, what you do, I'll tell it again. Something doesn't work for you, you can index big sharpener. Yes, you go and add big and sharpener. You add big sharpener to back end to search terms, and you add it to your bullet points, just somewhere in the end of your bullet for 15 minutes. Don't worry, the customers are not going to hate you for that. Or you do it actually before you even start selling to the masses. Yes, and then you remove it from the bullets, keep it in the back end. It should index for you. Pictures that get you sales. Let's get to the pictures part, and hope you're still with me here. Are you with me? If you are, if you're still concentrated, I'll get to the chat later on, I promise. Let me just open it here. Let's see what's going on. So pictures that get you easy sales, main picture and listing pictures. Let's go through this. I prepared something really nice for you, and this is in my computer. Secret message to the webinar attendees. Still there? I still have something to, I have lots to share with you really, but it's still there. So okay, main picture. Let's start with the main picture. I have a lot of things here to share with you. This webinar is taking a bit longer than I thought, but again, as long as you are getting something from it and it's going to help you with your sales on Amazon and it's going to help you with your life, I'm fine. If you're fine as well, then we're together in this. Let's continue. So let's start from the main picture and have different ones to share with you. I'm going to give you like tips on what works, what doesn't, but mainly on what works. Main picture, right? Let's take knives, for example. We make the big picture fit all the box of the Amazon photo. Yes, you can see it on the Amazon as well. Look at here, for example, they the competitors, they try to make the knife suit all the pictures. Look at this one. This knife set suits all the area that is given for it. And why is it good? Because people are going to see it. It just catches the eyes, right? And this one is smaller. Yes, it has 10,000 reviews. It's a huge brand, Mercer Culinary, but it's not the best way to get this big picture done. You know, if you're somebody who's, you can get more for the product as well, just by making it better. Yes, but for example, you know, these guys are making it much better. Like this one, he kind of got it much better space on Amazon. Let's go back to actually the pictures. It's better here, you see. So you can add the box as well of the product. And, you know, again, speaking about product boxes, you can, on your box, make the box salesy as well, right? Make something in the box for the eye catching, like the steaks he had here, or here's the bread, right? The bread here on the right is, again, it's kind of terms of service on Amazon to add this kind of stuff, but this kind of emphasizes what this product does. So, you know, it also cuts bread. This one comes in a beautiful gift box, right? As you can see here, and with a little ebook that you can also add as a gift to your people. Ebooks are not that good because they don't always get sent to people on Amazon with your emails. So kind of sucks, yes, but I mean, you can still add them, or you can send ebooks as surprises without mentioning them. This will really help your people. And as you can see here, he has the box as well, really nice. The box looks kind of small, but the picture is nevertheless not that bad. Here's also a big knife. You use a little badge, which is kind of against TOS, but you can test it with it. And these are also badges. See what your category does. If people in your category are doing this as well, then you know you can try. But again, Amazon might say like no. And here is a knife in a box. So essentially, yeah, that's not bad. Showing the box shows like a bit more perceived value. Remember this word, maybe you can write it down, perceived value. What people perceive, like how do they see your product? Like maybe how do you perceive me? I have no idea how you perceive me, but and I can really see you through the camera. I perceive you as people that are watching, that I want to make the best for, that you want to get something from me as a presenter, and to get something better for your life and business. Yes, that's kind of perceived value of the dude or girl that's sitting in front of me. And I don't know what I am giving to you as perceived value, but hopefully something positive. But same for the pictures, I'm saying, yes. In terms of, you know, this one gives you a perceived value of very good crafted product, very nice design, quality, right? You see what I'm saying? And in turn, you can get a higher price for this. Okay, so what's nice here is also these additions. This is eye-catching green, red, orange, yellow colors are very eye-catching, and that gets more clicks. That's the main picture. I would recommend for the main picture to, again, to catch the most of the picture with your size. You can also test mobile pictures, mobile sizes, ask your photographer or designer, and you can optimize for mobile as well. That's different size for the picture as well. I think it's 1500 x 1500. I don't remember, right? Again, main picture, very important to get the clicks because that's the first thing they see, right? If your box is very colorful, then it might get seen better. Think of this, right? Perceived value, more clicks. Before and after. What is before and after picture? A knife showing you tomato, before, after. Cut tomato, non-cut tomato. Non-cut, cut. Okay, that shows that the knife is working. Perceived value. Again, in work, it's cutting before, after. All right, before and after pictures are very strong. And multifunctional knife here. Before lemon, after lemon. All right, that's very strong. Take it to your product. It's really nice because the person sees how's it before, how's it after, or during. Right, during also. You see, it's actually cutting right here. Also, really recommend you using like I wouldn't say beautiful hands, but clean nails. You know, just make the perceived value good. Make the person that is seeing your content feel good. You know. Next, lifestyle pictures. What is a lifestyle? We saw lifestyles before, but this is a lifestyle. You know, stuff is going. You know, it's a lifestyle. It's showing here. You know, the knife here with the steak, and you see also some slogans here. Make cooking more joyful. Alizola, healthy life starts from a good knife. And here is another one. These are like lifestyle pictures that show your product kind of a lifestyle in life, so to say. You see she has nice nails. Well, I mean, you know, for the girls, there might be a girl here who's like, oh, that's not nice. Well, or maybe the guy would say like, well, what is this, like half a nail? But well, generally it's not a bad, you know, there's a ring there, you know, maybe for married people. Dive deep inside this, guys. Really, it's interesting. But yeah, that's like lifestyle pictures. Also good to include them with your listing. Comparative marketing, that's the next one we have. We're gonna compare your product versus others. So it's gonna say, for example, we're gonna compare your knife in the materials. Yes, I'm gonna see that we're premium high carbon stainless steel and they're ordinary steel. These guys are, well, it's kind of, yeah, not the best copy here, but anti-slip, yes, and they're not. So you're gonna show that your product is better. You can compare them with the main brands, but don't mention the brand name. You can just, you know, use the picture of a similar kind of product of your competitor. And here's another way to do comparative marketing. Like you see, like we are strong, they break. We, you know, it's hard to clean, easy to clean, no scratch. And you see our competitors, they squash, and we just, if you know what I mean. Complementary, if you have a complementary product, show it as well. If it's a knife sharpener, show it to your users. Again, you see clean nails, you see what I mean? Good perceived value. Some you know, dimensions as well. Added like some stages, like instructions, features of the product. Yes, first we want with our picture to evoke emotions, provoke good emotions, because people will get excited. And then with logic, you can show them that it's actually a good product. You see, you can kind of break it down, show what it's made of, show the, you know, how thin it is, show some other technical things like what you know, where is it made. It's not that good to show that you make it in China, but you know, but still you can. And then, you know, like extra things like the handle, the blade, and other things like if you have a few in your set. So that's also like a features picture. Features are important to show the logic. So if somebody's excited about your knife, show them why it's good. Start with evoking emotions and then logically kind of close it or something. Coupons, right? If you have some coupons, you can use them on your picture, like here, buy more, save more. So you know, buy 5 and get 15% off. That's like a thing you can add in AMZScout, and AMZScout as well, but on Amazon, you can add coupons. Amazon does not really allow to put this on your picture, so be careful with this, but it really works well to, yeah. And Evan tells me like the questions. Yeah, I mean, these speaks against the rules. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That things like let me just go back here. Like for example, this one it might be against TOS, or maybe this one with these additions can be against TOS. That's true. Yes, it's up to you. That's what I mentioned before. Yes, but lifestyle pictures are fine. Comparative ads, if done without like bashing the name of the competitor, is fine. And yeah, and same for here. You know, it's comparative advertising, but again, if it's done in the right way, it's not something that should be problematic. Or a gift photo, for example. We have gift photos here. Damascus chef knife, for example, in a box. It's a beautiful gift box, which is really nice to show it as a high perceived value. Merry Christmas. If some holidays coming on, you can kind of add additions to your listing pictures to again make it more relevant for the viewer watching. And gift ready with unforgettable unboxing experience. Again, this is more gift photos, and this gives really high perceived value, especially for giftable products. If you have a giftable product with a nice box, it's really nice, handcrafted. That is like if you have a product that's handcrafted or made with a specific way, show it to the people, let them know. Like if they're cutting, like if there's a specific dude that's making it, like so to say, handmade knives, then it's gonna show it. You see, manually wet edge. You know, this kind of gives perceived value of like it's made manually by people, and if it is, show it. If it's not, obviously don't. Right, here's a tool country. You see, we have like this dude working here. Kind of give perceived value of like more handwork, something that's, and people really value that. And this is like more of a branding inside, but you see they create a knife with like a very ancient style, samurai series. Yes, this is, you showed on the pictures on the listing, also can give some nice perceived value, specifically for lovers of samurais, yes, but generally for people who are interested in this kind of Japanese knives, yes. So that's handcraft. And people, if you show people in your pictures, is also very good. So if your target audience is couples at home that are cooking and stuff like that, then yeah, they can use a fruit, meat, fish, you know, that's what it's used for. But you see, they're cutting something, they're talking, they're real people. People connect to people. And here also perfect knife for home use. And this dude, maybe it's used more for solo dudes who live alone, yes. And he's here cutting the fish and also showing the person. Here's a girl, she's cutting the cucumber. And by the way, a little tip, if a person is looking down here, for example, then it's going to be concentrated on the so to say, if you see the picture, you're gonna first look here because her eyes are on the stuff on the object here. If she were to look on us, then we would first catch her attention, her eyes. This is just how our brains work, and that's good for advertising. Sometimes if you get an ad with a knife on Facebook like this, you might look at the eyes, but if somebody's looking like this on the knife, you might concentrate on the knife. But generally, use people in your pictures, whatever niche you are in. And you can also provoke different emotions. Great helper for a kitchen. Enjoy more time with the ones you love. If you know that people that you're targeting are, and many people are interested in love and relationship and all this stuff, so it's also nice to include it. Although it's kind of like, yeah, you should be careful because social proof, that's very interesting. So again, if you have like somebody who's like a chef that endorsed your product, and you can include him, if that's a really cool chef, you can say as seen on, or as mentioned by this chef or something. Yes. And this is our reviews. This is kind of against us. Again, I think it's Oleg that you mentioned, man, that you gave in the thing in the chat. You're right, man. Like it's whatever is against US, better don't do it. People do it still. I do things that are not in the terms of service sometimes on Amazon. And for big sellers that will tell you that they don't, they do something probably that Amazon does not allow. But again, we do it, and we try not to get in too deep into the black hat stuff, and we just try to stay as white hat as possible because we want to build something long term there. But here they mention the reviews, like search sharpen the reviews to verify, right? That's like mentioning the review. And here's a really cool thing, like share the moments of your users. So if you're selling like a fishing pole, then show to the people in action by your audience. And you can get these through Instagram. Maybe if you do some contest for your product, or on your inserts you say something like include a moment with our product and get something here, submit your photo here with your inside your product, like a little paper thing, right? So that's pretty cool. And that's social proof. And the last one is brand story. So brand story, what is this? This is like you see you have killer whales. So guys got an idea from killer whales and designed this really nice design of their product. You can include these pictures as well in your listing. So that's really nice. That is called like well, it's like brand story or story pictures. People like stories, so think about stories. Let me look at the questions. Ivan is saying backend search terms. Oh, let me see. Okay, now I can see. Actually, I thought about answering the questions in the end of the webinar, but I'll touch some of them now. All right. So keywords that Amazon shopper search should be placed in the product title or mainly the backend search terms. No. Okay, so mainly your biggest main keywords. I don't see the name of the asker for some reason. Richard, man. So no, mainly you want to place them in your title. Yes, the most relevant, the ones who has most searches in the title. Yes, the title should carry the strongest keywords. All right. And then in the bullets, in the description, and also in the back end, but concentrate on building a strong title with the most relevant keywords. Also same for the bullet points, same for the description, and also for the back end as well. For the search terms, for example, you can still include keywords that are connected, but I usually include the stronger keywords in the title, man. Yes. Now let me see if I can see extra questions here. Anyway, back to the presentation. And so that was about the pictures, okay? And the next thing I would like to tell you is less known tips, hack secrets of top level listings, all right? That's very interesting. I wanna show like things on the Amazon listing itself that can give you some ideas of what to do better with your listing. Let's go there now. So for example, let's get inside this listing, right? The listing by, where was that guy? Oh, wait a minute. Let's type in kitchen knife again. Let's pick this guy. Let's pick the eMarco. Let's not click on sponsor that. Why won't invest him some money? Look, few things. Okay, so let's go through the listing and show you some hacks. You see the cross price. I get a lot of this question, like how to do this, how to do the cross price. And it might not always work for you. So here are a few things. First, you can put the manufacturer suggested price in your listing as high. And there's going to be like, if I'm not mistaken, the retail price and the listing price. Make the manufacturer suggested high, then cut the second in the middle and make the sale price your real price. This might work, but I found a better thing for this, something that works much better. So for example, if you want your list price to be $39.99 crossed, Once you launch your product, get a few people to buy your product with this price, with $39.99, okay? Giveaways or through friends and family, maybe, as you wish. Like 10 sales, maybe. It really depends. I can't tell you exactly how many. Then drop the price and start selling with PPC or any other terms for $25.49, and it will do the slash on the list price. Now he has a deal here specifically, but it doesn't matter. It's not connected to him. So you do a few giveaways or a few sales in a higher price, then drop the price. It should be cut like this. That's a little thing. Next, more hacks or things. Well, essentially you have more variations. The more variations, if somebody gets inside your so to say product listing, they have more chances to see other related things. So through variations you can get more sales. But for those who are new, usually you launch with one variation, so that makes sense, right? Again, with the bullets, pretty much what we talked about in the bullets part. Here in the pictures part, I gotta tell you something really interesting about the video here. Let me just make it quiet. So here under the video, well, because I'm not logged in, once you have here, you're gonna have like thumbs up. You can give more thumbs up to your video. Again, maybe people will do that automatically, or you can ask someone to help you with this. It's gonna give you a bit more social proof, but not something special. But if you're brand registered, you can also include a video with your listing. And images, of course, you have 9 images totally. So 7 will appear on mobile and 2 more will appear on desktop. So make sure you include them and test what's working better for you. Next thing here is custom ratings and features. Here you can understand a few things. If you see something like easy to clean or 4.4, and that's not that good, for your product research, maybe you can understand that you need to create something that's easier to clean, all right? So you will have higher reviews here, right? By reviews, you can understand also problems with the product or potential things you can improve. That's more of the kind of product research part, but still. And then you have like shares here. Sometimes if people shared here, you're gonna have like X amount of shares. So it's like a little tip here as well. Frequently bought together is also nice. If you can get 2 of your products frequently bought together with your product is good, but also can give you some ideas of what is bought together or where you can advertise as well. You can advertise maybe your knife on sharpener. You can try, of course, better advertise it on other knives, but it's an idea, yes, because people might buy it as an addition. Again, you can try and put your product here. If you have a new product, you have 2 new products, you might get 2 sales together in order to have them both as frequently bought together, which might help you. And then we have the enhanced brand content down here, which is essentially another way of getting more sales. If you're brand registered, you can place more pictures here, more things about your brand. And another cool thing, you can do relinking. You can link your product to another products of your brand. And so, for example, if somebody is browsing this one, they can click here on this product and go here and buy it. So that's a nice way if you're brand registered. These days, here's a tip for you. You can get your brand registered really fast with IP Accelerator on Amazon. Listen to this and search for this as well. It will help you get brand registry in a few weeks instead of waiting a year. Although your so to say your how you call it, your trademark will only come after a year, but you will be brand registered very fast. Okay, compare with similar items. Yes, if you appear here for other listings, you will also get sales from here, some more information. Here you can place videos. You can upload videos easily now, so I do recommend you getting some videos of customers doing some things with your products or videos you create, and you can put them here. And here are some questions. Also, I'd recommend you getting a few questions, either when somebody asks them for you or some people that will ask them, so to say, organically. Again, if you are asking someone to ask a question that's not exactly in terms of service, but again, it's up to you. Are these knives good for juggling? I'm about to go to with circus. All right. Can Ivan send me something? Okay, so I'll answer a few questions quickly. So keywords that is it necessary to put my brand name on the title? It's not necessary. I mean, Amazon does tell you that it is, but I try to avoid it, but usually just places it there automatically. So yeah, Rajman, do use negative keywords in the back end. You mean like negative keywords from PPC, or what do you mean negative keywords? Does Amazon offers photography service? If not, do you have a recommendation? Amazon does offer a photography service. I saw horrible the results with it, not for myself, for other people. I have a recommendation? I have some friends on my channel that came as photographers that shared their services. I use some photographer that I wouldn't really recommend him because he's a great photographer, but he's very hard to communicate with. But you can just check recommendations in groups. Mohammed, man, you asked what was the title of steps 7 again? Oh, secrets for listing kind of thing, Mohammed, man. All right. So yeah, again, if there's also an option to upvote things here, see many people upvoted this because it's funny. Are these knives for juggling? I'm going to go through with the circus, just funny. But usually, you need to have your most relevant questions and answers here, right? Customer images, people can leave reviews with their images. So if you can somehow make people leave reviews with images, for example, maybe through your automatic emails that will be sent to the customer. So after somebody purchased, there's an option to send automatic emails with some software for Amazon. Then you might ask something, we would love if you add a photo with our product as well. So people will read pictures, and reviews with pictures are much better for the perceived value, again, of the clients, right? And I would really recommend you doing that. And again, some features here, as you can see, this is by the reviews that kind of Amazon scans, and see durability is number 4. So that's kind of good for you for product research. You see, durability is number 4. I need to make it more durable. Quality of material is number 4. All right. And these are some ideas for listing that you can improve. Add videos, guys, and also add the relevant questions if you can, or even if you can make people ask questions. Like if you have any questions, ask them on our listing. Right, this will create a listing. The listing will start looking more alive with more reviews, more pictures. Also, people can leave video reviews. All right, that's also good to have. And then people will vote on them. They can click helpful or unhelpful to bump them up to be more seen. And this way, you need to create a listing as a story as well. Let people go through it and enjoy it. Make it for the specific customer that is searching for it, right? So yeah, that was the Mohammed, as you've asked, man, the less known tips, hacks here for level listings. So this is a pretty long presentation. Really want to thank you for your time, attention, activity. It's really fun being with you here. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. I'm sorry that I didn't get to your questions straight away, but hopefully you watched the replay. And I will answer your questions in the Q&A part where we can communicate in a much better way in a bit. Let's see, maybe I have more questions here. No, not for now. And yeah, really want to thank you for this. And I'm gonna say something. Look, if you're somebody that's not superbly interested in getting the right keywords for your products in an easier, faster way, if you're somebody that's not interested in the easier optimization ways for the keywords, if this is something that doesn't talk to you, and generally, if you're not someone that's interested into creating better listings in an easier way, then you might not enjoy that much what I'm gonna share with you right now. But if you're somebody that is pretty much interested in creating better listings, stronger listings, understanding how to get the keywords in an easier way, in a more, so to say, centered way, in more comfortable way for you as well, and you want to create better listings on Amazon, then I have a question for you. Would you like to easily find the best keywords, quickly optimize them, and create a killer product listing today? As you can see, the girl there is like, yeah, I do. And the guy's like, yeah, I do as well. So that's pretty cool. If you are saying yes and that makes sense to you, I want to share something with you. And I want to share a little thing. So what if I told you that you could get a few interesting things? You get the product database, all right, by AMZScout, which allows you to find products, which is not connected to this webinar, but you can find millions of products, as you can see, and profitable product ideas. You can see, assess supply, demand, competition. And what if I told you that you can also get the AMZScout Crawl Prom extension? Yes, the one that we used in the beginning, and essentially is this one here that allowed us to, as you can remember, to get the keywords and also to scrape all sorts of data from Amazon. You see this one. What if I told you that you can get this one as well for your needs? All right. And what if I told you as well that you can get other stuff by AMZScout? For example, you can get the AMZScout Quick View Chrome extension as well, and you can get AMZScout Keyword Tracker and Explorer and product keywords and all the pretty cool stuff by AMZScout. Yes, which is, if I'm not mistaken, is all in this. In the value and monetary value of this is about $644 for what I mentioned. It's not a made up sort of say figure. It's a figure of what I mentioned before. All these tools are in their value are about 644 bucks. What if I told you that you can get another pretty cool thing, which is called this one? Haha. It's called Exclusive Insights, and this alone is worth about $499. And what you get here is you get exclusive insights into niches by AMZScout. So essentially, each day, or no, so each week in the year, you're getting specific insight on a specific niche or a product by AMZScout. They're gonna give you this as a thing that's sent to your email, all right? And that alone is worth about 499 bucks. Yes, you can get this thing from AMZScout as well. You're gonna get things like the reviews, price, even more information. It's just part of the information that you're getting for a specific product. So this will give you products on autopilot, some ideas. You can ask also from AMZScout to get it in specific categories. Maybe you want to see products in the kitchen category, right? Or in the outdoors category, or in the office category. They will send you their recommendations each week, one recommendation a week. And what if I told you you can also get this thing that I want to share with you? I haven't shared it before. Yes, it's called the Review Harvesters. The Review Harvester, essentially. It's a project that I created. It's so to say a program for Amazon that teaches you ManyChat. And I haven't talked about ManyChat at all this time, but ManyChat is a program for Amazon that allows you to learn automation with Amazon, get more sales on Amazon. It helps you to create sales, to advertise on Facebook, and helps you get reviews on Amazon. And I have a program that is 6 hours long. Yes, as you can see here, for example, I'm going to show you a lesson from this. It's like a live walkthroughs of me doing this. And in this thing, yes, you will understand how to use the program and how to use it for your Amazon business. I'm going to show you how to get essentially, well, sales, how to do giveaways on Amazon, how to share your product with others, how to get reviews as well. You can also see some bonuses here. Yes, I have a bonus for product launches, for creating killer product inserts, what I mentioned before, for great emails for your products. And essentially, that's a course that has how many lessons? It's 8 big lessons that are connected to traffic, to different parts, how to use this system. It's all 6 hours of training. Yes, you can get all of this that I mentioned. Yes, and this is a monetary value of about $1,737 if you're taking the course. That is valued at 497, and you have the AMZScout things, and also there's a little thing I would like to share with you as well that's worth 97 bucks. It's called Amazon Infographic Conversion Secrets. That is called it's like an increased conversion, click-through rate, and sales in your listing with emotional logical infographics, which is like a booklet that I create for you. And what if I told you can get all of this? And as I mentioned, the monetary value is about 1,700 plus, and charging this would be fair for this kind of bundle because it includes my experience on Amazon since late 2016 with this specific program, but also AMZScout's experience, which is much bigger than mine with all their tools. What if I told you that you can get all of this for only 349 bucks, right? Instead of the $1,037, which is like a special bundle that you'll find in the chat as well. And this essentially gives you pretty big discount for all this bundle that you're seeing here right now. And as I mentioned, you're getting all the things that I told you before, AMZScout, all the Chrome extensions of AMZScout. You're also getting a seller's course here that's worth 49 bucks, which is here for a second. It's like a 2-hour course that is by AMZScout, mainly for the beginners, for those who ask like some types of beginner questions. I'm going to get to your questions in a little bit. Then you have it answered here in this course. It's also included in this bundle. The extensions, the bonus with the niches and the products that I've mentioned. This is the bonus where you get the niche or product sent to you specifically every week. Quick View, which is the Chrome extension. So everything is here, as you can see. And I also offer to you my course, the Review Harvester, yes, as a bonus for lifetime if you wish, and the booklet as well, the Infographic Conversion Secrets, and of course the booklet with the how to find reviews, which is free for everybody attending, no matter what, not connected to this. So instead of $1,737, there's a special deal that's running right now, and it's only valid for the next 20 hours or so, and it's making a total of 349 bucks. And there's a 7-day money back guarantee. And please say, and yes, the link is in the chat. You can check it out. You have link for this in the chat, and you're welcome to click and see what's included inside. Just read it out. But there's 7-day money back guarantee. You're not happy for some reason. I respect that. AMZScout respects that, and you get your money back because you are not happy for any reason. But you have 7 days money back guarantee. I think that's fair. And you have all this bundle. Another bundle for those of you, and you have many of you probably having the AMZScout Pro extension. Yes, there's a bundle that does not include the extension, but includes some other bonuses. It's also in the chat. See it there. $249. Yes, so it's 100 off without the Chrome extension. 249. Yes. And if you are somebody that has it all and specifically is interested maybe in checking the Review Harvester, the course for ManyChat, understanding how ManyChat works and get some ideas from there, and also getting the booklet which will help you with more infographic conversions, how to increase your sales even more on Amazon. So instead of $194, there's a cool discount that I have for you for only $199. So we have all these in the chat. Go through them, and now let's get to the questions. Let's finally get to the questions. And if you want, you also have the links here, maybe for those who are watching after as well, after the presentation. You have the links here for these so to say, for these bundles. They are case sensitive. So if you type in https://AMZScout Gold, then type it with big letters and then and then small letters as it's typed in here. So let's get to the questions, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation. But before that, before we get to the questions, just a little thingy. Secret message. So what is the last name of Amazon's co-founder and CEO? Go, go, go. First one to answer it gets the free call. That was a secret message. So I guess somebody already answered this. And so I'm not sure if you did, if somebody did, let's see. But yeah, it's Bezos. Yes, of course, the one who got it right, the first who got it right, you get the 1 hour call. I'll do my best for you, promise. So, okay, now let's get to the questions and answers. Great. Whoa, dude, answer my question, man. Fair enough, I promised. Okay, let me just go through each one of them, right? And questions, let's see. Questions are here. Are HTML product descriptions allowed on Amazon? If so, what is the recommended tool to create nice HTML product description? Yes, HTML product descriptions are allowed on Amazon. What is a nice tool? I just use it myself. Like I created on HTML, like on Google, you can find some HTML tools. They're free, yes, and you can use it. You can use the bold ones. You can use the side letters, as I mentioned. I don't remember how you call it, and create a nice description. Yes, this is allowed on Amazon for sure. Better, but still not gone. Bezos, 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 Bezos. Yes, Bezos. Bottom right corner is blacked out. Can I download this webinar? You're gonna have a replay for this webinar, I believe. Max, can I have lifetime access to the software? You can have lifetime access to the Chrome extension, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so lifetime access to the software, Max, man. Yes, but only for the Chrome extension, as far as I understand. If you have any questions, you can also email the support. If you need any specific part of the tools or something, you're welcome to email the support. Can we pause if we have to step away? Yeah, you can just watch it later on, how you call it, the replay. Can you recommend a service launch and manage my Amazon products? Manage products launch, you can try Rebate Key. I used it as well. I do recommend you launching your own products with ManyChat. That's much better because you have the control over your audience. And aside from this, Rebate Key can help you launch. You also have Viral Launch for launches, and I used their launch a few good years back, so I can't say how good it is now. And manage your products, you need to find some agency. I don't know, I'm not sure. Can see the bottom of the screen. Yeah, I screwed it up there. I'm just a champion. Cheers, Umair, man. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. I did my best. I know that it's some mistakes, but I guess hopefully you have gotten something from this. And if you did, then Cucino, exactly, Ramon, man. Thank you. Mujali or Muhali. Do you think it's a good idea to take your professional photos yourself? yes, if you have like good knowledge in photography, if you know how to do that, then of course, if you're a photographer. If you're not a professional photographer, then no, outsource it. And if you don't want to outsource it as expensive photos, I would recommend you, just one second. Yeah, I understand, but I can't see the if I Ivan, man, if I hide it, I can't see the questions. So I'm thinking, how can I okay, it's interesting because then I can see the chat if I hide it. Man, sorry for this. Well, I'll just leave it black or something, I don't know, but at least I can answer the questions. So yeah, if you're taking your product yourself, then if you're a good photographer, but aside from this, better outsource it. But again, if you don't want to take an expensive one, you can use 3D renders for your main image. Google it, 3D renders, and I have a guy that can help you. His name is Omar Latif, and his website is creativeconversions.com. You can reach out to me or find him on Facebook, Omar Latif. He has a very good agency for this. But also you can find different infographic designers. You can also reach out to me and Alex, my partner. We do this as well for pictures, but not pictures. We do infographics. So if you have a picture on white background, we can do magic with this. Do you use any launch services? Mark, Rebate Key and ManyChat. I do my own launch service with the ManyChat. Do you use negative words in the back end? I'm not sure. What do you mean negative? Like negative keywords? I'm not sure what you mean. Does Amazon offer photography service? If not, do you recommend? Again, no, I don't. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't recommend using Amazon's photography service because it's not that good. I'm sorry, but it's not Amazon if you're watching. Do I have any recommendations? Again, I work with a guy. His name is Jaroslav Francisco from Ukraine. Great pictures. Wow, but very hard. My partner was communicating with him. It was pretty long time to get answers, but the work was. Aside from that, you can reach out to Marcin Rochkovsky in Vivid Flow Studio based in Stoke-on-Trent in England. And I haven't used his services, but I had to talk to him in my channel. I interviewed him, and he is very knowledgeable. He has a great website, so check out him as well. You can check out the interview on my channel as well. Okay, let's see the next question. Don't see picture. Timothy, you're enjoying, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Richard, thank you, man. Julius, thanks. Appreciate that. Good stuff. Thanks. It's still in the UK, so I'm going to shoot. Great night. Hopefully see you in the replay. Chris, good stuff, man. Thank you. Gotta go. Thanks for ideas. Stay safe. George, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Are you on drugs? No, I'm not. But I guess that's the tea. But you know, for those who are on drugs, enjoy. Have sound. Hell yeah. Hello. I have quite a big black dot. Yeah, sorry for this space there, guys. It's horrible in this technical stuff sometimes. We'll explain the saturation score and niche score. Thank you. Saturation score and niche score. Oh, that's for the VZ. Saturation score and niche score. All right, let me do it right now. Let's get out of the presentation for a second. I'm going to show you what is saturation score and niche score. So I'm going to hide this thing for a second. So yeah, now it's better, right? And we're going to go to Amazon. And if we enter here, we have, this is a question about saturation score. I think about this, no, about the Chrome extension, I think. Yes, that's what you meant about the saturation score or not. Well, saturation essentially is going to say how much a niche is saturated here, okay? And oh, it's in the search page. Yeah, I'm like, why is it not showing? I'm like trying to, but like, okay, let's do kitchen knife. Sorry, kitchen knife, and explain you. And that's okay. So I was like, wait, where is it? Why is it not appearing? Well, are you on drugs? That was funny. No, I'm not. I mean, no, really not. Saturation, like it says, 29 sellers also found this niche this month. It says essentially how many people saw this on AMZScout specifically, and how many people found this keyword. So 29 other sellers. So and the higher the saturation score, the more sellers found it. So if you found something really good, then it can be saturation score of 1, and you're lucky. Next is the niche score. I think that was the second one. It's going to show you how good the niche is for your specific, I mean, how good this niche is generally. So in terms of profit, it's going to tell you what the prices are and if it's good or not. And what's the competition? For example, it's saying like thumbs down for numerous reviews. You need a lot of reviews to get sales, and demand is great, very high sales in this niche. So essentially, here you can read more recommendations. Look, the machine is building these recommendations. So like, take them with a grain of salt, but yeah, they're nice. Just think about it. Like if it says numerous reviews, just check. Does it really have numerous reviews? Well, this niche has, like, look at this. But this is generally the way it works, all right? So let's get back here, and I'm going to continue with the question answers. If you have any questions, by the way, you're more than welcome to ask. I'm here. I'm very for you here. Even if I did some, kind of fuck ups, but I'm still really interested in getting everything answered. So yeah, that's niche score, and yeah, Lisa, that was for you, I think. No, oh, yeah. I have a question with regard to sales funnels. Which are the best? What percentage of sale do they generate, and what would you recommend? Sales funnels on Amazon? Well, if you mean Amazon, then I can see the asker here. I'm sorry. It's so small there. I need to learn better the software. So with regards to sales funnels in terms of like sales funnels, like click funnels and all this stuff, sales funnels of info products, because on Amazon, your sales funnel goes like this: person searching for the product, your listing appearing, people clicking on the listing, getting what he wants to get. He's getting a dopamine rush because he's wishing for some specific knife. You paint a good picture in their head for this knife. Logically, you explain them that the picture makes sense, and you tell them to go click add to cart, or they will do it alone. That's the sales funnel on Amazon generally. And for me, the good conversion rating usually is over 30%. That's what it says throughout the year, 25, 30. And in order, I wanted to share a little case study. Oh, I forgot, but I'll share it to you now. So there was a guy, two guys. They had a product, right? They had like how do you call it? Like a board for kids, drawing board, right? And on the board, in their pictures, they had kids that were 10 years old, all right? And they were getting like 1 point something conversion rate for 100 users, like 2 would buy or something, right? Even less. And they asked me like, well, what's the problem with our product? And I went and I was like, okay, let's see. And I see that the product was meant for toddlers, and the kids on the pictures were 10 years old. You're getting it? We changed the kids to toddlers, and guess what happened? They moved to like 8% conversion, and even more with time, because they got more reviews, more relevant reviews. So yeah. So I don't really understand the question about sales funnels in terms of like how's it connected to Amazon, but that's the sales funnel. How can I tell if you can put private label on a product? You need to see that it's not patented product. Yes, you can't use your so to say, you can't use a patented product and launch it. Okay, you can manually search for patents on Google or take a patent lawyer, but you can manually kind of do that. Just go to like UPSTO, it's called. It's like patent database, and just search for specific products. But also you need to check for brand names, and of course not use private label of like Nike for yourself. But you can generally put private label on most of the products that you're seeing. Just make sure they're not patented and don't copy other brand names and stuff like that. How do you get UPC or ASIN numbers for a product source from Alibaba? Do you need or both? No, ASIN is on Amazon itself. ASIN specific ASIN on Amazon itself. Yes, UPC also, you can buy those codes from other places like Speedy Barcodes or something. Yes. So when you search something from Alibaba, it's a blank product. You need to buy the barcodes for this product, and also you need to, an ASIN will be generated automatically on Amazon, if that answers the question. Do you need both of them? Yes, you're going to have the ASIN and the UPC, of course, with the product. That's right. Let's see. How do you recommend launching your product? Asker left, but if you're watching the replay, Okay, that's a bit deep, but what I would recommend you first is getting really laser focused on your niche, understanding, you know, the optimization, right? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your launch prepared. Let me explain you what do I mean. First, if you have very strong, unique selling proposition with your product, you have fixed problems in the niche, you've solved problems for people, you have tapped into their desires and pains and needs through your listing, even with 0 reviews, you will get sales, all right? You will still convert because you are going to be really good. That hence, when you're doing your product research, make it the best in your niche. And then how do you launch it? You can either launch for PPC with pay-per-click only, all right? Only using sponsored ads on Amazon, while you're going to be targeting different keywords on Amazon, different products. You can also advertise on products and different keywords, and in this way, people will buy you. Once they're going to be buying you, you will go better in ranks organically, all right? But together with the pay-per-click, yes, with the PPC, you will also, yes, you can use ManyChat in order to generate sales through, it's called rebates, right? Rebates is essentially somebody buying your product and you send them the money back, okay, in an Amazon gift card, or you refund them in any way, right? These are more gray area tactics. So if you're against gray area, just go with straight PPC launch. But if you are open to gray area techniques, and I use them as well, and many big sellers use them, and many people use them, then you can do rebates. And essentially, you are kind of given ads for your product. It's included, by the way, in the Review Harvester, the program that I've talked before, my program, how to do that. They will see your ads and they will get kind of freebies from you, right? But once the person buys the freebie from you, they're going to be searching for the product on Amazon, either manually or with links, all right? And in this will show Amazon sales, and this will push your product up. So what I do, I generate sales from ManyChat, from setting up those ads and giving away products to customers. Plus, I'm doing PPC with so to say, product ads on Amazon itself, all right? And in this way, I get sales through PPC as well. And also, I might use a service like Rebate Key because it will automatically give away products to people, all right? So I create sales velocity. Listen to this. I create sales velocity. I create high click-through rate, okay? Because I make people find my products and click on them. It's going to show the system that many people are clicking and buying. This is a good sign for the system to promote me, right? And high conversion, because people that are getting the instructions to buy my product and get money back from me for free, they will click on my listing and buy it. That means the conversion rate is going to be high. So in the beginning, when I launch a product, my conversion rate can be like 70%. And this will tell the system like, okay, Volva is doing fine. Let's put it on page 1. All right, does that make sense? On my channel, I have a full playlist of how to launch products. Definitely recommend you checking it out. I'm just telling you it, quickly, yes, because I want to, but this is the main core of the thing. But on my channel, everything is explained step by step. How is it a month? I'm not sure what you mean, a month. What we're talking about months here? Please speak slower. Yeah, makes sense. All right. Well, I'll try. This is I'm getting from my guys in AMZScout. Yeah. And I already purchased this bundle. I hope this webinar helps me understand how to use it. Well, the different parts. Now you understand how to use the keywords part. And if you want to see how to use the other part, watch the previous webinar either on my channel or on AMZScout's channel about the product research, right? I always have problems with Amazon not approving my photos that have more than the product on the first page. How do you get around that to post these type of photos for your product page images? Problems with approving to have more than the product on the first page. If it doesn't, then don't really, because they already see that you have a pattern trying to do that, so don't. But what you can do, well, you can really bypass it. If they already kind of flagged you and they see that you are kind of played with the TOS or somebody reported you, it's going to be hard to add the additions, but you can add the box for your main picture. Never had problems with this. Or the insert of your product, because it's still a part of your product. If you have really colorful insert, it's like a little paper that's coming together with your product, add it. Or you have an addition, you have something a part of the bundle, add it as well. All right. I'm already AMZScout customer. Awesome, man. That's pretty cool, Richard. Again, if you want specifically interested in Review Harvester for the ManyChat and all the launches and all the stuff, then check it out, the bundle in the chat. It's in the chat, guys. and see if you want to try it specifically. If you already are an AMZScout customer, I can hear nice and clear. I can hear, thank you, Wova. I can hear John. I can now. Oh, that's the beginning. I've reloaded a few times. Another question in regard to launching product other than PPC. What approach should one use? Other than PPC, giveaways, social media. If you can give it to influencers, that will give it to their audience. Then they also can generate sales for you because they trust their audience. You can give coupons to the audience through this, through their blogger kind of thing, through their the guy that is, you know, kind of in charge of the community. You can use Facebook groups where you can give away your products with discounts. It's such as different coupon groups or freebie groups, stuff like that. But I would still use PPC generally because it's like something that's proven on Amazon and works well. So I would recommend you doing PPC. Yes. So, but aside from this, it's giveaways. Giveaways are strong, and again, you can give away through bloggers as well. I've reloaded a few times to audio. Patreon or receive streams, but receive Wova Evans offerings. Janine, if you're not seeing anything, I'm gonna make sure you get my offerings. No matter what, I'm gonna talk to my guys later on. You're gonna get everything, 100%. I paid AMZScout over 200 minutes ago, but never used it. Who should I contact to see if I might still be able to use within AMZScout? Drop an email to the guys there. All right, I can see the ask here. I'm sorry for this one. Has left. All right, that's Catty. So yeah, just drop them an email. They're definitely gonna respond. They respond fast. I still have black boxes. Yeah, I know it's this, but I can't. Otherwise, I can't see the questions and answers. I tried looking up ASIN in Scout and it doesn't work. Richard, man, that's for the support guys. Whoever's there, please check it out. Richard's saying that the ASIN is not working once he inputs it inside. That should be fixed. How do you recommend launching your product? Again, as I mentioned before, PPC, rebates, plus maybe a launch service like Rebate Key. Ignore my repeated question. I'm not ignoring, man. Sorry, I'm just doing it right now, Mohammed. Images and description is better to include our own professional photos. Yes, better. Of course, if you can get the best picture to talk specifically to your target audience and explain them your offer in the best way possible for them, then do it. Yes, of course. In 2007, oh yeah, that was the first iPhone. That's right. Is there a video core choosing hot opportunity? Is there a video core choosing hot opportunity products too? I can't understand the question. Video core choosing core. Oh, is there a video for choosing hot opportunity products too? Yes, I have a bunch of videos on my channel. In fact, I have 12-hour product research video, which is like a free course kind of thing on my channel on YouTube. Use it. It's like you can find it in my videos. 12-hour video. I have it really in depth. In the description of the video, you're gonna find the timestamps for everything, so you're not gonna be lost in the video. Is it necessary to put my brand name on the title? Amazon tells that it is. Maybe I already answered this, but it is necessary. But I try to skip it, but usually they just Google it automatically. So yeah, consider your brand name once you're creating your copy that Amazon might come for you. So consider like leaving space for this if it happens. Raj, is it possible to download this webinar in the end? Max, you're gonna have a replay. Is there a tool that automatically writes a listing based on the keywords or competitor ASIN input before I list my product? That is Phil. Phil, I'm not aware of such a tool. It sounds like it could be nice, but it's hard because you need to give it like the value propositions, like why your kitchen knife is better, you see, so better use, copywriter or do it yourself, yeah. Is there software that teaches you how to use AMZScout? First, I have over 10 videos on my channel, on my playlist of AMZScout tutorials, how to use it. So everything is there step by step. I think I'm not that superbly speaking fast there in these videos. So, you know, I'm gonna tell you why I also spoke fast. I guess that's me generally, but also because I wanted to squeeze a lot of content and not take too much of your time. I really respect your time, and I hope that I did the best for you. But is there software that teaches you? Also, part of AMZScout bundle has the course that will show you this as well. But on my channel, tons of tutorials for AMZScout. It's just the very bottom of the slide, no biggie. Yes, it's the signal. It shows in italics, exactly. Jeff Bezos. Yeah. June 20th. Wow. Yes, that was June 29th, 2007. Remember the year? Link isn't clickable. Oh, link isn't clickable. Guys, in the chat, somebody's saying link isn't clickable. So Phil is saying that. Lisa from Australia. Nice to meet you. And for those who are still here, Alex, Otilia, Andrew, Kat, Julius, Mohammed, Victoria, there's Victoria, Marco, thank you, Tavian, Sukanta, Shira, Sam, Richard, Nicole, Oun, Han, Miroslava, Ulrika, Max, Latonia, Christina, Kit, Kira, John, Josh, Joe, Glenn, G, Gina, thank you guys, Evgeny, man, thank you, Eva, Daniel, thanks, Brian, thank you guys, and all the staff. So okay, let's wait questions. And again, if you have any more questions about the bundles, I would like to share them with you. I guess there were some questions about this. So again, let me just remove this like that. And this also gonna go here and here. So we have this bundle that is the first bundle. Yes, and this includes again all the Chrome extensions, yes, that we had, the course, the calculator. Oh, let me show you the calculator. I think I didn't show it to you because we didn't really use it for this one, but let's use, say, this knife, and we have the calculator here. Okay, so what it's gonna do? It's gonna hopefully work now. Yeah, there it is. The AMZ calculator is gonna kind of pull out all the data from Amazon and like date where it's available, the sizes, the weight of the product, the price of the product, and we're gonna have shipping cost. And what you can do essentially here is, for example, if you know that this product costs you $3 to produce, $2 to ship, right? And you're gonna have like specific, like maybe CPCs, like what you spend on ads, like $1,000, say, or whatever, or $10,000 probably this guy spends on ads or much more. And taxes and everything, and you're gonna see the estimated monthly sales that you add for this product. It actually pulls it from kind of from their data. But say if you get like 500 sales of this product, well, with these specific numbers, it's not gonna be good. But say you are doing like say $1,000 ads, 500 sales, it costs you $3 to produce, $2 to ship. Product price on Amazon $25.94. After all the fulfillment fees that you can see here and referral fees, you're gonna have like profit of $11 per unit, and then the ROI is this, and that's the profit estimated. So calculator kind of gives you the understanding of how much can you be profitable or non-profitable here. So that's a really nice thing. Stock stats will allow you to see the stocks of the product. It not always works, depends on the listing of the product. So I can tell you that straight away that here on this listing, because it's up to 5 units you can order, it's not going to show you the stock. And what's the idea behind stock stats is essentially, if you come to a listing and you see that today he has 55 units in stock, tomorrow he's going to have 35 units in stock. That means that 20 units were sold. So with this application, it's here, stock stats. It's going to show you how many are in stock, but since this one has like the limit of 5, it has many more. It doesn't show you all the stock, but for some products that don't have this limitation, yes, you'll see like 688 in stock. So you come tomorrow, yes, by the way, this is a free software you can use with the AMZScout. So tomorrow, for example, you come and he has 380, and then it's 360, and you can come every day to see the exact sales. Although this can also be tracked with their Chrome extensions, for example. And let's continue. Seller's course, as I mentioned before, is here. I think this was just seller course, basic seller course, types of product to avoid as a beginner, qualities of a good product. So you click here. Yes, this is also part of this bundle. And here's going to be explained by somebody that doesn't speak that fast as me, but you know, I guess we're all different. So it's going to show you everything step by step. Here's about 2-hour course, pretty nice. So it gives you all the basic information for the Amazon. Continue. So the exclusive insights and niches I've mentioned is what you get. So to say, every week you get a product to your email, and then you kind of can see what's there. quick view is gonna give you the quick view of a product here on Amazon. So for example, if you, as I showed it to you before, but let me show you it again. So say you're here on Amazon, you're like browsing, blah, 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 and you want to see what this product is all about. So instead of going inside the product and like, you know, going really inside, then you can hover over it and everything's going to appear here, right? This quick view. You're going to see the ASIN, the UPC, somebody asked, by the way, here's the UPC, the price, the FBA fees, the margins, the sizes, the history, the keywords, all right, that are used, as you remember, and stuff like that. So it's pretty nice addition. Then we have a Web App Basic. Web App Basic is essentially this thing here. You go to product database, in here. Web App Basic is essentially more for like product research. So you can research for products. So you can find products in, say, let's go for office products in that are priced between, I don't know, $20 to $34 with like between 10 and 50 reviews, right? You have more filters, and then you click on find products, and you can find products through this kind of software, I would say, yes, through this edition. And it's nice. It's a tool for product research. Again, I have a lot of this, of the tutorials for this on my channel. I do recommend you checking out because I showed you step by step in depth how to use it with no watered down stuff. Yeah. And Web App Basic you get as well. In the Web App, you also have like a product database, product tracker. You can track whatever you were searching before. You also get the Keywords Explorer and the product keywords, what we use today for finding those keywords. So enjoy it as well. And again, you have the Review Harvester as the program that I created for you that is essentially showing you how to launch products with ManyChat. All right, it's showing you how to get those initial sales, how to create them, how to create those ads. And yeah, that's about it. There are over 6 hours of content here, and it will be sent to those who also get any of these. Actually, it comes as a bonus for any of them. You will get a link sent to you. All right, if you didn't get anything, I will make sure you get everything. All right, I come here to give you value, not to take your money or steal or something like that, obviously, you know. So yeah, you get this, and also the booklet that I create for you. And for all those who attended, yes, we have the Review Harvesters booklet, which you will get, but I'll show it to you here. And again, if you'll get it later on. If you didn't, I'll just show you different ways to find reviews. So to get reviews, like email follow-up, the review program, product inserts, ManyChat, what I mentioned, friends and family. I also mentioned which tactics are against terms of service, which are not. You're gonna get this booklet sent to you, so you're gonna enjoy it hopefully, and are some of my contacts here as well. So you're gonna hopefully enjoy it. That's me without hair, by the way. For this, instead of 1,737 for everything that I've mentioned, you get a sweet deal that is valid only 19 hours from now and 43 minutes. That will yeah, be for you. So I guess we've answered all the questions, and if something was unanswered or unclear, you can always follow up with AMZScout in the follow-up. And really, thank you for attending and enjoy. Again, the links are in the chat. Take action and live the life you want. I wish you the best. See you soon, hopefully.